Hello and welcome back to another inflatable review. Today we got the, oh god, I'm hiccuping. But anyways, we got the 8-foot wide Mickey and Minnie truck. It says Mickey and Minnie on the box because Chevy's blazing, won't put truck. It's 8 feet wide, a lot bigger than I expected. And here it is all inflated because I tried to do the previous recording, but it was not very good. It was probably the worst I got sidetracked it on. But anyways, there's only a few problems I noticed. That's not really a big problem. You just have to untie the light and retie it, and my lazy brain says that's a pain in the butt. Mickey's nose looks like it's which is something. The tree is faced like this because apparently they want you staring at it like this maybe? I'm back up against the car, so I can't get very good shots. But it's not centered. It doesn't go all the way around, which is kind of lazy, but especially since it's on this thing, it's got a fully done up front. Minnie's looking decent, hanging out. It's got the Merry Christmas sign just hanging on. And it's got no wheels with the extra fine detailing like the red stripe and the Mickey. But then again, that kind of space is going to be wasted, is it not? So I guess it is fine. Just weird that Jemmy actually put the Merry Christmas on your side and not. So basically I found a few of these at clearance. The only stores I picked them up were stores that accidentally did 75% off because it didn't understand it or whatever. But hey, you know what? If you guys want to do that for me again next year, that'll be very nice. But yeah, I basically only packed it up here because this thing's retails like $189. I'm probably wrong, but Jesus, I'm gonna have a coronary when I hear that price. $189 for this is somewhat ridiculous. What's its excuse? Licensing, which I guess is good at grabbing attention from children. But yeah, before I go into a price rant and how you basically have to resell to fund your inflatable addiction nowadays, let's actually take a look at the inflatable itself before we throw it under for being $189. So anyways, like I said, I pointed out a few issues. The tree not going around somewhat bothers me more than others, and on this one specifically. The back has nothing, which I guess it has a gray bumper. I guess someone cared to do that. No taillights. So, it's not street legal. But yeah, it's got like these white tires and then gray tires. Or is that supposed to be a white rim? I'm generally lost. I'm not really smart at cars. I'm taking a look at this being two colors and looking at this and being like, how did that happen? But yeah, apart from this light being too tight, a little too tight, there's not too much problems. Except for you tree, you don't get away from not being two-sided. And Mickey's nose, which I guess is supposed to fit the expression. Oh, I found out why. It's got like one or two of those snipped too far, so maybe that is fixable. Unlike the 20-foot colossal tree, which I had to explain to them further, well, at least people pay attention, that no, that's not indeed the tethers being too tight. That's indeed Jemmy screwing up with factory control and making things like this not being perfectly right, because that bothers me. So, you know, one Snowman family, if any of y'all remember, I had that like backwards. I have a story on that. I should make story time on how to go clearance hunting. Not how to. But the joys of finding finds like that on clearance. Because I'm sure a how-to guide is very difficult for people to understand. Drive to store when you find out it's 75% off and get your stuff. Anyways, I think this is like trying to be a successor from like the Mickey and Minnie car, which I much prefer, about 2020 and 2021. Stores understocked your Christmas stuff, so clearance hunting was a pain in my butt, and I got, like, nothing. Sad boy hours. Anyways, I just ranted again. Holy. But anyways, the truck grill looks nice. The green sort of gets to me a little bit. I like it. Come here, green. The gray bumper and the lights, they look pretty nice. The tethers are here, which should be used to that by a German inflatable by now. Ooh, I just noticed this. This bothers me. It's black here where they're coming out, but it's blue here. Well, actually, that does make sense. Hold on. Forget what I just said. It kind of bothers me, but the window's supposed to be rolled down. I'm not really smart at this, am I? Oh well. But yeah, that pretty much does it. So, how does this thing compare? Is it lighting because it's dark enough to see all the bulbs that are working? I hope they're all working, or else I'm gonna come across as an idiot again. Which is not a rare occurrence. It's actually pretty common. But anyways, design equals a 6 out of 10 in my books. The car's kind of, no, not the car, the truck. I probably said car half the time, so I meant to say truck. It's kind of boring. There's a lot cooler trucks out there, like fire trucks, vintage trucks. And this just seems more red. Probably because it's, oh no, that's 8 feet wide. Huh. I don't know. This just seems like a more simpler truck for a licensed character. Or any truck in general. They got truck. It's just not fully there, I feel like. I feel like it could have spent a little more time in the factory, giving some more details on. And yeah. That's all I have to say about the design. 6 out of 10. Maybe 5. How about 6? Anyways, let's go to lighting. So you can see one bulb English, please. Tied there too tight. I think that sits down a little lower. It lights up alright. It does the trick somewhat. Mickey and Minnie each have a light. There's one in the actual, like, window section. One in the back, though you can't see it right now. Yeah, you can. There it is. I found you. And then one in the tree, which I could have sworn there's 2, but apparently there's only 1. Or mine broke out of the box. Which is always fun, isn't it? But yeah, Mickey and Minnie truck. Lighting, and it's like 6 or a 5. It's the average base fan lighting that's kind of crash, and they'll probably burn out. Oh. Isn't collecting great. So 6 is across the board. How nice. And now we're going to do value. $189. Jesus, $10 more, and you basically have yourself a 20-foot Christmas tree from the 22 season if you bought it at full price. That's $210. That's a little bit more, but it's got more fancy fabrics. That's $350. No, those 2 are irrelevant. That's also $200. That's also $200 this year. Man, I wish the windows were $160. They didn't seem like a total rip-off. But, yeah. That basically says the value shit for $189. If you're trying to collect Mickey Mouse inflatables, I get that you're going to pay that upper price, but for the average, like, run-of-the-mill display, you gotta find the cheaper Disney options. They're sparse, but they're out there. Surprisingly. So yeah, 189's bad. I guess I got this at 75, so if you got it on sale, 89's ooh still. I guess it's worth it for a retail price being 89. No, we'll be generous, 110, 120. A part of me also likes seeing inflatables for cheap. I just noticed that the fan's sticking out. It's not terrible, it's just bothersome to some. So keep that in mind. But yeah, 664. Oh boy, we got a 16 out of 30. That's not doing too well. But let's see if it's attention grabber factor or the attention bringer, rise of attention. The ability to collect its eye from certain age groups, like children. If this is a child seeing this, it's going to be like 7 or 8. It's somewhat big, not the biggest, but it's a truck. So if it was blue, I would give it more. Because children love blue jets, trucks, cars. That's besides the point. But yeah, it depends. If you're going for a Disney display, it'll fit in. But if you're not, I don't know. So with that being said, I will end this inflatable review here because it's getting pretty long like the last one. At least I didn't go into 2 minutes. The rants were sort of smaller, and I feel more complete. And now the neighbors are looking at me funny for inflating Christmas inflatables in my garage when the Easter stuff's up. Just kidding, only one child across the street's doing that. But yeah, with that being said, math. 6, 12 plus 7, 19 plus 4 is 23 out of 40. Is it on your radar? Depends. It's a very dependable. Depends on what you're into, inflatable. And also is insanely priced. I took a look at the aftermarket, and then I tried to charge more like an idiot. So I think I'm giving it a slight discount under the $189 price point. Well, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. I have too many, please buy my stuff. So I'll try to cut that out in the future, because that's not very nice. But with that being said, bye. Where should I zoom in this time? For now, it's Easter.